Hello everybody, my name is Cool, and I'm bringing out this video of me playing a board game, and today I'm going to be continuing my playthrough series of Railroad Tiles, plus all the expansions apparently. So I'm apparently doing a new series where I'm playing through Railroad Tiles, the one expansion plus world, to show you all the looks. And today we're going to be playing Energy, because I rolled dice, and the dice said you're playing Energy today. So I was like, okay, fine, I guess I'll play Energy. That's the one I wanted to play anyway. It's not true. It's not true. I didn't want to play Energy, but we're gonna go ahead and get it over with. We're gonna get through it. As with the normal format of these videos, I'm gonna go, oh, well first let me start my music in the background. Okay, so we don't get away from that. But as always with these videos, I'm gonna do two playthroughs. The first playthrough I'm gonna do is going to be just the expansion stuff, no challenge, no solo challenge goal. And then the second playthrough I'll do will be including the solo challenge goal. So as always with the rest of the or with the previous playthroughs, I'm just gonna do one of each objective tile, because you need 3 total. So I will be choosing one from each. So I'm doing that one. Oh, nice. And then I'm doing this one. Okay, that's the stadium, all right? And then I'm doing this one. Oh, that's not gonna be fun. All right, okay. All right, that's the tiles have spoken. I also need to choose for worlds, I also need to get the special meeples. So let me get the special meeple tiles, and I'll choose which one I get. So with worlds, it gives you special meeples, and these special meeples will, these special meeples can be placed on the 3rd placement. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll a die. Where's my D8? I just put it away. We're rolling dice because it helps keep it nice and random, because otherwise I just might accidentally pick a thing. So we're just gonna go clockwise, sure, starting here. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we are getting, oh, nice. We're getting the cement truck. Then it's the people, or the explorers, or travelers, sorry. No, you didn't see that. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, I was just gonna pick the last one every single time, isn't it? All right, okay. And last but not least, we will get ourselves the other one. Oh, what is this? The map maker? The map finder? Do I get to just pick tiles? No, that one looks fun. I'm re-rolling. Okay. Just kept picking the last one. Actually, I picked the same one. 7 was technically 1, because I would have gone all the way around the clock. So, all right. RNG has spoken. The RNG has spoken. So that's going to be this one, the crane lift. I remember that one. All right, let's put these away. Don't need those ones. These are the worlds. Yep, don't need those. And these are our tiles. These are the base game. Where did the box for the base game stuff go? Oh, I put it back in the box. Oh, the base game. Of course. Where else would I put it? Some base expansion worlds like that. There we go. Okay, all right. So we are all set. So we got everything randomized. Oh, actually, no, we're not done yet. So in Energy, we're going to replace 3 of these objective tiles, specifically these 3, this one, and this one, and we're going to replace it with these ones instead. That's going to give us our pinpoints for the other stuff. Let's put that there. Okay, all right, so what does this guy do? So this explorer, or sorry, this traveler, it says you may place the tourist on any tile you place during the current round, even without a pinpoint. Oh, nice. That could be fun. Score me some good points. That's a cool one. The cement truck, or cement mixer, it says when you place the cement mixer, you may draw a route tile from the bag. If you do, you must place this tile following the regular rules, okay? And then finally, we have the crane wagon. When you place the crane wagon, you can move a previously placed tile without any pawns on it. to a new position in your play area. Follow the regular placement rules. Okay. All right. Well, we got our marching orders here. These are the special pawns that we might be able to use if I get good at placing tiles. I don't know. We'll see. It's been a struggle. It's been a struggle some days. Some days I'm good, some days I'm not. All right. So we got our stuff. Wait. Oh. Sorry, gotta shuffle these up. And put those there. Flip over the first one. See, do we need to place our... Nope, we don't. Perfect. So at a certain point, the flag will show, and the flag will tell me to place one of these tiles. Oh, and sorry, for those who are watching the YouTube video series, I'm explaining that because I'm streaming on Twitch. So feel free to check me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/coolblue, that's C-U-L-B-L-U. But there was somebody here who was like, oh, I would like to see how that game is played. And I was like, oh, okay, no worries. I'm just gonna do a playthrough of that. So here I am, playing through railroad tiles. In a solo game, you end up playing through, so you only have this many columns, and you also draw a certain number of base game tiles and a certain number of expansion tiles. So anytime you play with an expansion, you draw a certain number of base game and expansion. This is why the expansions are not compatible with each other, by the way. Except for Worlds is compatible with everything. Because Worlds just gives me other objective tiles, and it also gives me the people. That's all Worlds adds. So that's why it's compatible. Okay. Also, when playing solo, I don't start with any tiles, but I'll have to choose one of these to take. Also while playing solo, sorry, it's not also while playing solos. If I take this, I get a star. The stars allow me to give me 1 point at the end of the game, or I can use them to put something else for the people token, which will make more sense as we go along in rounds. And if I take this, I'll get 1 victory point if I take this column. And that will stay static the entire game for a solo game. For a multiplayer game, the star will be on whatever's left over, and there's no, you get points for taking this column. Okay, all right, so continuing. And oh, also you play 8 rounds total. Sorry, just trying to get all the rules out there very quickly so that way our esteemed guest, Cult Cardboard, will know what's going on. All right, so we're doing energy, and with energy, the more tiles I have energized or connected to power lines, the more points it'll give me. So it'll give me 3 extra points for the city. I do want to try to get pinpoints down, but right now we're looking pretty station heavy. So I think I'm just gonna lean into it. Just gonna lean into it. Just gonna do this. Right, that gives me a point, and that's it. So now at this point, after you finish choosing your tiles, you will now place pinpoints based on what's here in these 2 spots specifically. So this is not ready for me. This is not available for me yet, but what's here. So currently nothing, so I don't do anything, but you'll see in the next few rounds what I mean. So now we move on to the next round. So that moves over and this flips. And because this has a little flag, that means I gotta place an objective tile. So I have to place one of these, and these will be worth 5 points per tile if I achieve the objective. This objective is to be connected to 2 cities. This objective is to have 3 traveler pawns around it. So 3 red pawns, these guys, 3 red guys around it, in the 8 squares around it. And this one is, oh, it must be it must have 3, oh, gross. It must have 3 windmills around it. That's gross. All right. Welp, just give me one heck of a tile to start with here, game. Why don't you? All right, so we're gonna do that. So cities are considered energized if there is a power line at the corner of at the corner of the tile itself. Sorry, towns. Tiles that have this background or this kind of background are considered towns, and a city is considered 3 of these together. More than that only gives you 5 points, but 3 of these together will give you 5 points into the game. More like if you have 10 of these all connected, contiguous, like side by side like that, or directly connected like that, that'll still be worth 5 points. So it's efficient to just get 3 and then try to build a separate city with space in between them. But energized is considered this, so this tile is considered energized. Well, This tile is considered energized now because it has a windmill and is connected to a power line that has power. And subsequently, if I put this one here, because this is a part of the same power line, it is still also considered energized. This tile is. And if the entire city, as in all 3 tiles or 3 or more tiles in the city, are connected to energized power lines, then that city is worth 8 points at the end of the game instead of 5. Again, adding a little bit more complexity to it, but it's what we're here for, you know? We like a little bit of meat in our games here. Okay, so I'm committing to that. New tiles. This is round 2. I feel like I straightened up my tile, my board here, and it's like all, it just keeps warping on me. I'm just gonna scooch it over. I shouldn't be fussing too much with it, but here I am. Fussing too much with it. Okay, so which of these do I want? Well, we know we need 3 windmills around this. And we're gonna be able to get 2. I also need to start worrying about my cities, and also need to start worrying about the rest of these things. Oh man, this is getting complicated already. Ugh. I don't like how this is heading, or how this is happening. So I think this is my take, right? And then I want to do this. Because I want to place this tile here. But then I need to put people pinpoints around it. So I have 4 tiles left to do it. And it's going to be difficult. Actually, I don't have to put that tile there, but that's the idea that I had. Alternatively, I could just put this over here and it's powered because it's at the corner there. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go with that logic, and I'm gonna put this one here, and I'll put this one over. Shoot. I had a plan, but it failed. All right, we're just gonna go with plan Q. We're just gonna do that. There we go. Then we're gonna do that. That works, right? Then we're gonna put this one down here, and we're gonna be happy about it. Okay, and I get 1 point at the end of the round. I've taken that one, and now I get to place my pinpoints of either a traveler pod or of a windmill. I will place a windmill. Okay, that's it. Whoops, making a mess. Okay, so we gotta place another tile. Ugh, this is getting rough. So here, oh no, we said here. Here's where we wanted to put it, right? Now this one, like I said, has to be connected on the roadways to at least 2 cities by road only. And these stations don't interrupt the road, so this is considered, this will be considered continuous, even though it's like a little square station in the middle. So that's important to note. But that's where I'm putting that one, and let's go and draw our tiles and see what damage we can do. Okay. Well, we got a train pinpoints, and that means I want to try to get my rail lines going. I need more cities. I don't have a lot of cities. I'm a little afraid of the lack of cityage that I have going on. I think I'm gonna go for this one, but I'm still not happy about the lack of cities that I have. The reason why I'm going for this one is because it gives me another train here, and oh, I can put it this way. Yeah. No, I don't want to do that. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. And then I can do this. And then I can do this. Oh, actually, I need to get power over here, don't I? I'm gonna do this. Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm gonna do that. There we go. Ooh. How about that? Also, so in-game scoring for this game is at the end of the game, you'll score points based on the number of prestige points that you have. You'll score points based on the largest square that you have. So if you ever play Railroad Inc., you know that Railroad Inc., your longest road and longest railroad scores you points. That doesn't happen in this game. Instead, it's your biggest square. And in addition to that, you'll score points based on your cities. So for every city that you have of 3 or bigger. So again, this is a town. If I get 2 more city tiles touching it, then it'll be a city. You get 5 points for this expansion specifically if all tiles in that city are energized, as in this tile is energized right now because this has a power. Well, it's not energized right now. No city is energized right now, but if I had a windmill down here, then this would be considered energized. Then it'll be worth 8 points instead of 5 for every city. So that's a little bit more challenging to do. And you lose points for every opening that you have. So in this case, if the game were to end right now, I would lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's, you get 5 for free. So I technically lose 2 points at the end of the game for my current board state. And yeah, that's kind of the entire game. And you place your tiles. All right, now we get to do more pinpoints because we're at the end, we're at the bottom of round 2. So I get to do a windmill or a traveler and a train. So I will do a train, and that will score me 1 point for the piece itself plus any other matching pieces on its same network. So in this case, nothing, so it's just 1 point. And, oh, sorry, I was supposed to score a point for this windmill, sorry. This windmill scores the same way based on the power lines it's connected to. So that's that, and then I will place this windmill here, which gives me 2 points because it's in the same network. And that caps out, generally speaking, that caps out at 5. So the max you can score is 5 points for each time you do that. So if I have 7 things in the same network, like if I have 7 trains on this railroad line and I place an 8th, then I'll score 5 points for it. So this is 6 points. And just making a small change there. Okay. All right. So I placed my train, I placed the windmill, and now we're moving on to the next round. All right. 1, 2, 4, 5. All right. So, I need to be worried about that. I want to build the city out. So I think this is my column because it gives me some city stuff. So let's see if I make a mistake later. We'll see if I regret it. So that's definitely going there. And this is gonna go, ooh, that's nice. This is gonna go here. Okay. Yeah, sure, this can go here. And I'll start building me another city out this way. Like so. All right, we'll see if that works. So, all done. Now we get to place a car and a train. So I have no car pinpoints. I do have a train pinpoint, so I'm gonna put this one here. It's gonna give me 2 points. And then I'm gonna spin my star to, instead of placing a car, place a windmill. So spinning a star lets me place a different thing from one of these 2 options. Actually, I'm placing my windmill up here. That's gonna give me 3 points. Whoa, look at those points I got. Doing okay with points. Now, I get to place these special meeples once I pass 2 for the category. So in this case, I can place this on my next train pinpoint placement, I cannot place these ones yet because it needs to be the 3rd or higher. So that's why I wanted to try to get more trains out here in the train network. One, it gives me points. Two, it lets me do my special power thing. Oh no, I gotta place my special tile. Does this have to be in the middle of 2 cities? Let me check. The theme park must have at least 2 cities connected to it only through highways. Okay, all right, that wording's pretty specific. So I can just do this. And as long as this becomes a city and that becomes a city, or something becomes 2 cities out here, then that should be fine. All right, so that's good. Place that. Now we draw. Ooh, a lot of city tiles. That's what I like to see. That's good. That's good. Okay. What are we working with here? This is a good column. Not ideal, but it's good. Does not give me any car. Oh, nothing gives me any cars. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Just lack of car city over here. All right. Well, this is gonna be stress. All right, hear me out. Hear me out. Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. So I think I'm gonna take this one and then try to build this city out a little bit, get some power lines going, and we'll see how everything else pans out afterwards. Because I think we'll be okay if I do this like that, right? And then, because this ends up being energized. This one's not energized yet, but I'll get it energized later. Oh no! Ah, shoot. I was not paying attention. No, this tile doesn't work. This tile doesn't work. It was such a perfect plan. Ouch. Well, that hurts a lot. Okay, so this can go here then. I guess this can go over here. I still need to get a power station over here at some point. Okay, and this tile will go over there, sure. All right. Okay, car and car or windmill. So I'm gonna lose that on the car. I'm definitely gonna place a windmill. I'm gonna place it down here. It's gonna give me 1 point. Then this is 10. Okay, all done. Next round. Boom, and let's see. So, okay, we got a car, and it's in a good stack there. I'm liking that. I need some power stations though. So I think I might have to sacrifice that car so I can get a power station instead. And then that'll give me a windmill, let me power up some stuff. Yeah, this is fine. This is all right. That does that. I like that. I mean, I don't like that. I would rather have it on this rail line, but I like that it just kind of finishes my square there. I can also do it up here. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do it up here. I could have also done it up there, but I don't want to cut myself off too much over there. Okay. That gives me a point. And now we can place a windmill and a traveler. I'll put them right there. So it's 1 point for that, 1 point for that. So 2 points total. Okay. Did I get my 1 point for doing that? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if it did, but I hope it did. Too late to do so if I want to do so now. All right, round 7. We're making a nice square, so I'm happy about that. I'm not happy about the fact that I don't have a second city down here already. So I think I need to solve that problem, and this column solves it. Gives me a lot of cars, which is nice. So I think this is my pick. So we can do that, and we can do this. So now, oh, sorry, it's the wrong tile. Sorry, this, I meant to say this. And then we can do that. Uh-huh. We're connecting this over here. Oh, that's a car. Hold on. Nope, I don't want to do that. Shoot. Okay, how about this? How about we do this and then this? I don't like that either. I like this better. This and then this. So we got a nice road network going, you know? Oh, sorry, about to get off screen here. Ugh. Gotta scooch up. Oh no, my city. Earthquake! Okay, so that's all done. And now I do a person and then a train or car. So person and then train or car. Car for sure, and a person for sure. All right, so 2 points. And this is gonna give me 1 point. So far, all my cities are energized, and only have two cities, but that's still 6 extra points at the end of the game for having both of those energized. And that gives me 1. This is 3, 6. Okay. All done. Last round of the game. Let's see if I can make this work. Gotta make it good. Oh, it's looking good. Can I finish the square? Can I finish the square? Nope. Can't finish the square. Nothing out here will fit there. But I can move a tile with my crane. Ah, it's gonna mess me up though, isn't it? Yeah, that's gonna mess me up. Shoot. The tile that I can move with my crane has to be a tile that does not have any pieces on it. But it could be this one, or it could be this one that will fit there. But if I move this to put there, then I'm gonna mess up my square down here, you know? I would want to move this to put it there, but then I'm gonna mess up my city connection for my points. Unless I somehow like get a wire to wrap all the way around there, which is not possible, not feasible. So I think instead, let's see, can I make this my square? Or maybe even this my square? With this stack? Let's see. Oh, wrong stack. Sorry, I meant to say this stack. 1 second. Got too excited. I'm not gonna be able to make a third city because I don't have enough tiles to do so. Oh man. I completely forgot about scoring for this guy. Yeah, this is not gonna score any points. That's 0. This one's gonna be 5. This one's gonna be 5. But I completely forgot about points for that one. I was focused on the wrong things. Focused on the wrong things. Oh man, oh, that's sad. All right, bye-bye 5 points. Anyway, this one will allow me to get some more stations. I don't need any power stations, do I? I can get some good points for it though. So I can do this. Then I can do this. Then I can do this. Look at that. Finishing the square. Boom. Okay, so we're committing to that. We chose the third one, so we get a point. Yes. Oh, nice. 10. Perfect. Thank you for the points. And then we have a car or train. I think for sure train. This is a nice size square already. I don't want to mess with it. I don't want to mess with it. And then the other one is a windmill or train. So I'm going to do the windmill because it's going to give me some points up here. It's going to give me 4 points, which is nice. And then I'm going to do the train. It tells me to move a tile. Is there any moving that I can do with a tile? Also in railroad tiles, a thing I forgot to mention is that you can refuse a single tile, or sorry, 2 tiles the entire game. But I've already placed my tiles, so I can't refuse things I've already placed. So that's a little sad. So I'm gonna place the train, or sorry, the crane. Actually, no, it's gonna give me 1 point and do nothing for me. I'm gonna place a car. That's gonna give me 2 points. So 2 for the cars on the network. There we go, it's a 3. All right, and that is it. We're at the end of the game. Let me go and take my photo so I can see how my score did. I'm taking a picture and then I'm gonna add the points so I can put in my board game app here. That's good, perfect. All right, board game stats, go. New game, railroad tiles. And we're gonna use energy. Huh. That's cool. All right, so we got that one. We added our photo, copy, there we go, done. And let's add our points. So starting with prestige tokens, I have 26 of those. Cities, I have 2 cities, but they're worth 8 points. Oh right, you also get 1 point per energized town tile. I forgot about that. So my cities are worth, 6 points apiece. 8 points apiece, sorry, so 16. Biggest rectangle is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, so 20 points. 4 by 5. Opening penalties. This is where it's going to hurt too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's going to be negative 6 points. Star pawns, I have 0. Objectives, I failed that one. I succeeded in this one. And because I had that 3 windmills around it, and I got 3 windmills around it. And I succeeded in this one because that's be connected to 2 cities, and it is by roads. So I got 10 points for those 2. Energized town tiles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess it's going to give me 6 extra points. And my final score is going to be 72 points. Woo! All right. So that was game number 1, 72 points. My highest in this game, not this combination, but it has been 95 points. So if you wanted to know what my highest was, also my average. What was my average? My average in this game has been 66.65. So I did better than my average. That counts for something, right? All right, so that's railroad tiles, the first one. So we're gonna do a second playthrough. This time we're going to randomize everything again. Actually, now I'm just gonna keep the same stuff. Well, no, I'll randomize it all again. For the camera, I will randomize it all again. So we're not gonna do these 3. And we're also not gonna do these 3. Where's the other one? I'm gonna separate these tiles. Separating the game is a little bit frustrating sometimes because the tiles do look somewhat similar, but all the energy tiles have power lines in them, so it's easy to tell apart. And that's kind of the saving grace for this one. All right, so there's all these tiles. All right, and Cult Cardboard. I don't know if you're still watching on the stream, but what did you think? What did you think? Also, for those watching on YouTube, I'm currently playing on Twitch. I live stream on Twitch. I do it somewhat regularly. Apparently at this point, it's just at least twice a week I'll live stream. Definitely on Thursdays on a different channel, which is my friend's channel. His is twitch.tv/FNG Raleigh NC. I'll give a shout out here on Twitch. Ooh, wrong button. Let's see, /shoutouts. FNG Raleigh NC. So you can check out that channel. That's where I live stream on Thursdays, reliably. I think we skip a Thursday every month or so, but otherwise we're basically there. And yeah, the other days are just basically whenever I have free time, kind of like right now. All right. Anyway, so okay, so that was the first playthrough. Let's go and do the second playthrough. We got to set up. This one we're gonna play with the challenge. We're gonna play with the challenge. A challenge. All right. So first I'm gonna take a tile from the top of these. That's random enough for me. Yep. I'll put these away. World's energy base. And I don't get these points anymore. And then we're gonna do the same with these. This will be random enough. Random enough. Random enough. Random enough. And we got, oh gosh, jeez. We got a tractor. We got the box car, and we got the crossing guard or police officer. Is that his name is? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. All right. And the challenge that we're going to be playing with is going to be coming from. So it's going to be coming from the base game. Is that what I did? Did I do the base game expansion or base game challenges? Oh no, we do the expansion challenges, of course. Yeah. So for those who don't know, when you do play solo, there's solo mode challenges. So when you play in solo mode with this expansion, you can only use the challenges below. So I will only use the challenges below. I will choose one of these through the very sophisticated method of rolling a d6. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Sin City. Create a city. Sorry, it says create a city containing at least 6 town tiles, all of which are energized. And also, is that out of focus or is it just me? Am I blind? I think I'm blind. Let me zoom in a little bit. I don't know, it looks a little fuzzy, but all right, good enough. So that's gonna be the challenge that I'm gonna be playing with for this one. So, yep, that's gonna be our challenge. And there we go, switch over. And we're back. So if I do not achieve that challenge, then I will score exactly 0 points. My penalty for not achieving that challenge is I score exactly 0 points. No matter how high my score is, I'll score 0 points. All right, so as far as the the pawns that we have here, we have the tractor. When you place a tractor, gain 2 additional points if there are no town tiles in the spaces surrounding it, okay? We got the cargo wagon. When you place a cargo wagon, you gain 2 additional points if there are no stations on the tiles that surround it, all right? And then finally, we got the police officer. You may place a police officer on any tile where 3 or more highway segments intersect, even without a pinpoint. If you do, you gain 1 additional point. Right. And the iconography on these little pieces will tell you that. It's just nice to hear the words too, you know. All right, so we got that all set, and we need to shuffle these. And I get a starting star. And we begin the madness. So starting, And oh man, we're starting with the tile already. All right, what do these do? This is temple, so it has to have no car or train pinpoints around it. This one is the casino. Needs to be connected to one city. Is it connected or adjacent to? Needs to be connected to one powered city. Is that true? Casino. The casino must be orthogonally adjacent to at least one town tile that is a part of a city where all tiles are energized. Okay. And then this one's military base. This one is, you cannot have any stations around it. Okay. Easy. So, oh, we gotta place one of these, don't we? Shoot. I guess we're gonna place the casino and hope for the best. Come on, city tiles. I'm not seeing many city tiles. This ain't good. I see one city tile. Ah. All right, well, I'm taking this one because I need a city tile to be connected to this. I mean, I could also take those to kind of spread out a little bit, but I think this is just my best bet. Just go and get the city out of the way. You know, just go ahead and pull out rip out the Band-Aid, get a power station connected to it, and then start doing the city, you know? Actually, I want to do it this way. Nope, doesn't matter. Well, yeah, I want to do it this way because then it'll go into the city. Because I want to build the city this way or this way. So that's my goal here. That's my goal here. All right, and I get a star. All right, starting next round. Oh, I gotta place another tile. Oh, jeez. Jesus, rough. Temple goes here? Oh, that feels bad. All right, that's where temple goes. And next round, so let's see. Can't put any cars or train pinpoints, but that's fine. I have no cars or train pinpoints to put. It's been a very low car and train pinpoint situation so far. So I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I like the idea of this one, but I don't think I can do much with it, so I don't think it's a good pick. So I guess I'm going here. Because it can let me do this, and then this, and then this. Oh, I need to get the energy to it, don't I? Oh, this is a power station. Yeah, that's fine. Then this. Oh, we're gonna put this. Huh. Guess we can put it here. I don't know if that's a good idea. That doesn't look like a good idea to me. I think it's a better idea to put it over here. Nope, put it over here. Sorry, it's hard decisions here, hard decisions. So it's all done. And now we get to place a train. I have no train pinpoints. So moving on. Ah, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. Man, all my tiles coming out in the first 3 rounds. That is so rough. Because the alternative was for me to put it over here, but I put that road there and it just like, you know, just hosed me, you know? I also need to get a power station here. I just realized that. That was a really bad move. Should have just refused the tile. All right, it's the only place that this can go. Causing my own problems. Ugh, and no cities to be seen. No pinpoints to be seen either. Man. All right, I need this city to be a 6. So like I can get a power here, power there. I need to get power over there. So this will let me get a power line over there, but it won't let me get power over there yet. Oh no, I lied. It's in the wrong direction. Shoot. Well. Oh yeah, no, that's great. That works. Right? Okay. Because this gives me some stuff. So I really wanted to build my city down here, out this way. But given how things are laying out and where I need to put stuff, I can't. I had to build it this way. All right, 1 point. Rough. Game is rough. All right, car and train. So I can do a car here for 1 point. And I want to spend a star to do a person or a traveler instead, right there for 1 point. All right, it's gonna lighten up eventually, just not right now. Okay, so here's where we are. Here's where we're at. We need to build the city out. And we need to get power over there. There's all the windmills are in the bottom 3 apparently. So we're not gonna see those until we get down there. So let's go ahead and start building our squares out, get our power lines connected, because we got like power going to it. So I think this is a good bit, or sorry, this is a good bet. So we can do this, and then we can do that. Oh, actually, we can do that. Start building the city out here. Then we can do here and here. Yeah, that feels good. That feels good. All right. So now we do car and person, so car and traveler. So we'll do a car here for 2 points. And we can do a traveler over there for just 1 simple point, or, no, just 1 point. We'll take the 1 point. Oh, no. Or I can, no, we'll take the 1 point. So I'll say, or I can just place a windmill instead, but no, this is fine. Everything so far is getting power except for the casino, which I need to get a power. So I need a power over here. But we place those, move into the next round. Windmills, we need you. Give us your power. Pun intended. Oh, one more tile, sorry. All right, let's see, where are we at? We need the city, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not powered. This will give me power to over there. And it continues my city build, which is also gonna be powered. I think this is good, this is good. Excuse me, tiles, thank you. I only got 6 points, man, slacking. Okay, and it gives me 1 point. All right, all done. Now we get to place a person and a car or train. All we got is a person, so we're gonna put the person. Actually, we're gonna put our special person, and we're gonna put him at an intersection, a T intersection, and that's gonna give me, oh, it's not many points, is it? Oh, jeez. Whew, what a horrifying situation. So we're gonna put them up here. So now, we're just gonna put this. That's gonna give me 2 points total. That doesn't feel good. A lot of not feeling good in this particular playthrough, huh? I cannot do the other one. Oh, I'll spin a star. Because I need a lot of windmills. So I'll spin a star to put a windmill. Start my windmill score in here. It's going to be 1 point. That feels better. All right. Get these tiles mixed up. They're all like just clumped together in badness. There we go. Let's start to see some good stuff. Ooh, this is a good one. Because it gives me my 6th tile. I do need to still get power to everything. To the last one at least. But I can easily do some square stuff. This one's also nice. Because it gets my road connected. For my... Oh, not for my traveler. But it gets my road connected. Which is nice. Yeah, I think this is our winner. That's unfortunate that it's connecting that way, but it's also nice because I can get a car on this network. Ooh, do I want a car on that network? Hold on. So we super want a power out here. Right. Then we'll put this one here. And now everything's gonna be powered once I get my stations out, once I get my windmills out. And see, if I just do this, right? That gives me the car connection, but I don't know if it's worth those points. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth those points. So I'm gonna do this. Oh man, yeah, because I can do this number, and then I can place the tractor out here, and it's gonna give me 3 points because it's not next to any cities. It'll give me more points if I put it out here, but it'll give me just kind of the same number of points that I would get if I just put a... Actually, no, I want to put it out here. Because this will give me 4 points. Sorry, 5 points. Versus 3 points. And I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Jeez, I'm waffling on it because like I want to make my square a square, you know? I want to keep the square going. I don't want to keep building out. I got to fill in. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to place our pinpoints, which are a car. So we're going to place this. And it's going to give us 3 points because there are no cities around it currently. That's all that matters. And then we're going to do a windmill right there to power this little section. Get a point. Whew, next round. This has been a fight. But I got Sin City going. I got the casino scoring. Oh, I need to put a windmill there. But I got Sin City going for the most part. Okay. That is my pick there. So, I just realized I need more power lines to go up there. Yeah, I think this is my take. Right? This is my take because it gives me this and then into that. So this is all going to be powered. Oh no, it's not going to all be powered. 1 second. Okay, that's going to be powered, but this is not powered. Okay, we're so close. Will that work? Not with that tile. It'll work with that tile though, but they're not in the same family. Right, I think I'm gonna still do this, then hope that I get the right tile for the last one. Oh, or if I can pull the power up. Actually, hold on. Yeah. Oh, no, the power's not going to be pulled up, though. Because this is way out here. Also, it's not going to be a city because this has an interruption in the middle. Ugh. Why is this not working? Why is this not working? So I need to connect tiles. Connect the tile to do that. Or get a power station out here by itself. Windmill. Need a windmill there. Okay. That gives me a points. So I need 2 really good ones. So I get windmill. I just need 1, so I can do a traveler. Oh, that's connected to the network now. Oh, it's connected to that one. Not the network, but that one. Oh, it's connected to those guys. Yeah, perfect. All right, so we do traveler windmill. So windmill here for 1 point. 1 very sad point. And then a traveler here, which is going to be connected to these 2. So it's going to be 3 points for that one. For Yes, nice. Glorious. Glorious points. All right. And now we are at the last round of the game. I might be able to connect the stuff together. Can I finish a square? I can get the power station out there too. That's good. That's good. How am I going to do this? I think this might work. Let me see. Let me check. Because this gives me a lot of power lines. It lets me connect these. So it lets me finish that. And then it lets me get the power here. Yeah, this works. Okay, okay. It's not ideal, but it works. It's all that matters. Not ideal, but it works. That's me in high school. Not ideal, but I work. Jeez, what a sad thing to say. Okay. Oh, jeez. Earthquake. All right, and we get a point. It might have been there might have been a better option there, but I think this one works because it gave me the connection I needed. So now everything is powered. So this is powered. Sorry, this is powered from here, so it's powering that and that. This one is powered from over here. So this, and then this tile is powered from over here. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Renewable energy, y'all. Gotta love it. I have no trains on my entire map. That is wild. Okay, so we got a windmill car or windmill train. I can't place anything, can I? I have no pinpoints available. Welp, I guess that's the end of the game. Jeez, that's rough. No pinpoints at all? Man. All right, well, there's probably a better move in there somewhere so I can get some pinpoint points, but nope. The game said nope. Okay, so we're at the end. Let's go ahead and take our picture. And let's do the app. So railroad tiles with the energy expansion. Oh no. Okay. Sorry, railroad tiles with the energy and world expansion, and we're doing energy Sin City. Yep. Oh, I took my picture already, so let's go and add this to it. Boom. There's my city. And prestige points. I have 20 prestige points. Cities, I have, in points, city points, I have everything energized, right? So this is energized. This is energized. This is energized. So all these are energized from that windmill. And then all these, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is all energized as well. So yep, so we got 2 cities that are both energized. So it's going to be 8 points apiece, so 16. Biggest rectangle, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 20 again. Man, I'm getting good at this. Opening, oh, I'm getting bad at this. Openings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 openings, whoops. It's gonna be -6 again. This is starting to sound very familiar, very similar to my last game. 0 points there. Objectives, I got all 3, I think. So I got this one, no stations around it. I got this one, it's connected to an energized city, and it's also energized, so fully energized city. So that's good. And then the last one is temple, no car or train pinpoints around it, good. Energized town tiles, we got 6, 9. Man, 2 points better than my last game. I got 74 points. 74 points on that one. Wow, that was kind of gnarly there. All right, well, there you go. There you have it. We got our final score is 74 points. And oh, I did achieve the goal of Sin City, which is to have, let me reread it. Create a city containing at least 6 town tiles of all of which are energized. And that's here. So energize, 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 energize. So this one's energized from here and here. This one's energized from there. This one is energized from there. This one's energized from there. This one's also energized from there. Yep. Boom, easy game. All right. So that's gonna be it for this video. That was the playthrough for Energy and Worlds. So I did mention that Energy made the game more complicated. I think adding World doesn't do much to make it less complicated, or it doesn't change the needle one way or the other is what I'm trying to say. So I think this is about the same amount of complication. Now that I have a better understanding that none of the energy tiles have cities on them, that helps me understand how to build cities. I think one of the things that makes energy more difficult is that there's no city tiles on energy tiles. They're just open road, open pastures and stuff with power lines. So because of that, you sometimes hope that you get a city on an energy tile, but it never happens. So as a result, once I understood that, I just started saying, okay, I see a bunch of city tiles on base game tiles, I need to take those now, because otherwise I'm not going to find those later. And that's how it just panned out for my playthroughs. That was the mentality I was going in with. Then also, like, the puzzle is still a really, like, I don't want this level of puzzle for railroad tiles. It was interesting for this one, especially after playing the game that I just got done playing, which is Fields of Arle. So going from a very involved pieces moving, I've already burnt my brain out game over to railroad tiles as a relaxing game, and then going straight into energy, I was like, okay, maybe not the best idea. But I do say all that to say that it is definitely bearable, it is definitely reasonable, and it is definitely playable. I still do put energy pretty low on my list of all the expansions. Out of the 8 expansions, I put energy at number 7. That's mostly because I don't really enjoy the puzzle that I put in here. I think it's fine, I think it's okay, but I think I'd rather just kind of play monuments and have fun with that, or play any other expansion except for lakes and have fun with those. So, all right. That's going to be it for me rambling about this. We'll see what my next one's going to be. My next playthrough is going to be, I'm not going to put these in alphabetical order like I did last time. There's going to be a random order, so my apologies for those who kind of want to see nice ordered lists. But this is my playthrough of Energy, and then I think left I have to do forest. So I have forest, canals, deserts, and I think I'll be done. Let me check. Yeah, forest, canals, and deserts, and I'll be done. So I've done a playthrough of monuments, I've done a playthrough of countryside, done a playthrough of lakes, and I've done a playthrough of energy. Now, these playthroughs I'm referring to are not just the base playthroughs, I mean the playthrough with worlds. So I've done a playthrough with worlds plus each of these individually. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you're all looking forward to the next video, because I know I'm looking forward to the next playthrough, just not right now. But thank you all very much for watching, hope you all enjoyed it. And I also hope this is informative. And as always, I'll see y'all whenever.